ones did I roll? Game night. Gaming for 2
Late ass break.
Stops. Even if you're burned out, you're like, yo, I've gotta continue to do this. But I think one thing that we have always been very vigilant in trying to incorporate into our day-to-day life is still making time to dream and imagine more for ourselves. So like, what does that look like? Striving for a goal of not having to have the system where I'm constantly being burnt out, because that's not like a fun way to live. No one likes being burnt out. No one likes feeling like they can't even make time for the people that they love. And I just think that like we all have to figure out what our core values are, what's important to us, and how can we work towards those so that we can live a life that's more sustainable and that we're inching towards that dream life that we envision for ourselves.
Not like a tsunami of just like engulfing us.
Right. Because I think it's easy to be like, oh, like I just want to manifest this like 6-figure job where I don't have to work as hard and I don't have to, like, I can be remote and I can travel and I can do all these things. But without the action, the manifestation isn't going to see itself through. Like it takes action. It takes like grinding sometimes and getting in the mud to be able to see that manifestation through. It just doesn't come to you like that.
Yeah. And I think in that journey, just knowing where our boundaries are and like still doing our kind of full body check-ins with ourselves is really important to prevent our burnout and maximize our sustainability. Because I think I remember, like, I can't remember if it was this last birthday or the birthday before that. I was like, Olivia, you always do this. Like, you go through this, like, wave.
It was the 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Mm-hmm. And I was like, you get this massive spurt of energy and all this stuff. And it's like, and sometimes you need that, like, accountability even from somebody else to be like, hey, you might want to pause and, like, chill. And I think that's going to make us all better, because you're right. You can't just expect life to do life for you. You still have to be an active participant, but we also need to be mindful of how much is the things around us draining us, that we wouldn't even be the life that we're living, experiencing it fully if we don't take care of ourselves. And that is not an endorsement of quit your job, okay? Because like Olivia
we're
said,
not Beyonce.
That is not. We don't knock at the coin like that to be endorsing that. But I am a strong believer in like acknowledging that and even bringing it to your employer sometimes and saying like, or maybe even conversations with yourself if you're a content creator, and saying like, this is what I would like for myself. This is where I'm struggling. Yeah. And then move on from there.
Yeah, it's easy to set the goals. And I honestly think that you're someone that's really taught me about how to have balance in my life. I don't think that I even like considered the idea of of having like a life, and I guess you say thirds because you kind of look at each part of like the year in thirds and stuff.
Yeah.
And so you were the person that one year to be like, yo, like when you get close to your birthday, you get all this energy and then you go ghost. And given the goals that I have, like that's just not something the field that I'm trying to get into. So you were the person that like really had me thinking about that. So shout out to you.
Taking advice from the girl who's got 2 jobs, a couple hobbies. Like, dang girl, you might need to check your sources. No, I'm kidding.
At the time,
I was chill girl. I was chill girl.
Yeah.
I'm still chill girl.
You're still chill girl. You make time for the things that you want to.
Yeah, that's still me. Yeah. And I'm really like sticking to that in this season too, of like, I need that time of like extended out of the office.
Okay, but look what we have as far as season.
We are not prepared. Fuck no, baby. We are not prepared.
But look in the spice cabinet, see what we have already.
Shrimp easy. Shrimp not easy.
That's why I put it upside down.
This shit gonna be a late ass break.
brought my bathing suit. Feels fantastic out here today.
Good morning. We're at the beach part 2. Yes, the infamous drinks. You know, you're still gonna give me a little messed up. These drinks. I don't know how much liquor they got inside of it. For sure, More than enough.
It's the best thing ever. It's the best motherfucking thing ever. Game night. Are we almost done? Figure it out. Start, finish up, double trouble, and party. I'm about to read the instructions. I'll be right back. But the alcohol game. But it's smooth and it also hit 35% of alcohol. I get fed. Okay.
You were right here?
Yes.
You were supposed to.
Yeah, that's why I asked you.
My bad. We just played attention to our shit.
Go.
And to get in here, we have to get the exact amount.
Yeah, to say that you win.
Damn. And I get to take. Ooh, bring your ass back. Cause I said I skipped it. I didn't think I was supposed to be
fair.
right here. Yeah. Take a shot.
9? Excellent.
6, which one? Which one are we going?
I can take that, right?
The red? That's what it was? Try me if you want to. Wow.
Yeah, go. Y'all. Never to do this game with 2 people at all. Tell me why I was rolling. I kept rolling 1s and he kept rolling 6s. And we made this rule that we'll take a shot on 1s. How many 1s did I roll? I'm serious. 6 shots. No? Shots got to me. And tell me what was my last roll. A 1. Never playing this game again unless it's 4 people. This is not it. No, sir. This is the 3rd time we've been to the beach? 3rd time this week going to the beach. I don't know if it's messy with my hair, literally. Peaceful. There's nobody really out here either. My boyfriend went into Taco Dive. It's like right off the beach. So I think me and him said that we're probably gonna like plan something. And I come back because I'm supposed to be leaving today. The weather has been nice and warm and it's like shitty. And now from here, we got the shrimp in there. Shrimp is right there. Steak. And then he got a BLT. Came in for 2 tacos each. He came out with the third one. I'm back home right now. It was a long drive. Today was a good day today. I feel like stuff been like draining and stuff has been like blah lately, and it's just time for me to switch it up and actually try and make myself more happy. But my new thing with my boyfriend is going to the beach. I like especially just sitting in the water and just thinking and getting really peaceful. We just be chilling there, talking, joking around. And then today we got tacos. I've been home for actually like 6 something, but I literally forgot my keys at my boyfriend's house. Kind of upset. So when I realized I was getting off the highway onto Main Street. Ooh, child. Anyways, because I was talking to my brother, so he had to come and let me in. And then I ended up cooking something, and then we just catched up, and we just kept talking, and then he had to go. I definitely want to rest, but I'll talk to y'all a little bit later, but not later. I'll talk to y'all in the morning. Can I deuces talk to y'all later? Okay, because I just need some new outfits for me to do vamp. We might go thrifting. See, and that's okay. And I feel like that's okay. Like rebranding yourself and changing how you are, switching up everything is okay. But something we're really talking about. Just a lot of stuff is happening, and I want to start doing y'all more. But I'll talk to you in a little bit because I gotta go inside and go Mickey, and I don't know if this Walmart has it, so I'll be back.